Well, what another beautiful day in paradise. It certainly looks beautiful. It doesn't kind of feel so beautiful. It was minus 24 this morning. It's warmed up to minus 17. And I don't think there's much of a wind. So it's actually not as bad as it may sound. Famous last words. But certainly don't want to hang around in it too much. Anyway. I've had people say to me, why do you use a dog collar? I mean, I don't like dog collars. Well, they're not just for shocking. What they are for is to getting the dog's attention and maybe calling it over. In this case, Milo must be 700 plus yards away, maybe further. And I've just given him a little beep to sort of tune him in and say, hey, we're going to go a different direction. I don't even know if you can see him, but maybe he's 800 yards away. These are big fields, and me yelling at him is not going to do anything. So a little couple of toots on the collar sort of snaps him out of his trance of searching for game, and then he's coming back to me. And this can also be a safety thing too, in terms of if he was running towards a road or something like that, or land that we shouldn't be on. But me screaming at the top of my lungs isn't going to really reach 800 yards to the dog. In Europe, maybe where you have smaller fields, you know, it could work. You can call the dog or whistle, but I don't think my dog is going to hear me yelling from that distance. Well, I was just on the phone to a fellow falconer 3.5 hours north and moaning about the fact I've been out for 3 or 4 hours. I haven't seen a damn thing. And lo and behold, I stop. I think, oh, what's that? And as I stop, they get up. And I had a covey of huns here. And they've arced all the way around, and they're over to the left of those trees. There's a bit of a dry slough out there. So I'm a little downwind. Well, actually, no, I'm crosswind from where they are. I'm going to put Wesson up here and drive down the road and then cut in on the edge of the field and see what happens. But that's a really nice, clean, safe setup. All right. Well, I can't tell you. It's been several hours of driving, and I've not found a single freaking flight. And very, very few huns for some reason. And now I've just bumped a mother load that I've taken off from here and gone over there. So I'm going to let him get up a bit. There's a bit of a wind. It's pretty windy. It's very cold. It's minus 14, 15, but with this wind, I think it's well over minus 20. Anyway, let's see how it goes. See what we can pull out of this setup. I really like it because it's quite safe, and the road is probably half a mile, 3/4 mile over there. Wesson's right above me. It's nice and high, and the huns flew into here somewhere, but we're approaching it from upwind, so I don't anticipate the dogs pointing them so much as flushing them. Come, find them. I reckon they're out here. If they get up, they're probably going to head over there to my left. Find a bird. Come on. Get them up. Get them up. Oh, there they go. There's this dude. Oh, he's coming in nice. Good job. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, he's strafing it. Maybe he's got it. We'll see. Thank you. You bugger. Oh, it is so cold. Milo's on a point here somewhere. There's tons of huns here. Griff, get out of there. Hold on. Oh. Not too long of this. It's too cold. Oh, I am freezing. Chicken something. I just had a really, really good flight. Although Wesson was only just shy of 600 feet, he wasn't as high as I'd like him. But he is also an ounce overweight again. My bad. But it was minus 24 last night, and I thought, well, I'll give him an extra crop. You know, he burned through it, metabolized it. But anyway, he flew okay. He flew well. He was in position. And I had just bumped a covey of Huns by chance. I stopped to look out what some sort of shape was in the stubble. And sure enough, they exploded. And the first of all, they went into a small bush, and then a mother load got up, and maybe 20 Huns, and flew, what is that, 350, 400 yards into a dry slough. And I put him up at the road. I drove down the road, drove into the field, went to where the dry slough was. I don't want to sound like a weatherman, but it's so damn cold. I don't want to go too far walking in this stuff. And so I parked besides the dry slough and got both dogs out. We were approaching from upwind, so we weren't going to get a point, that's for sure. And sure enough, I just wanted to get the birds up. And the Western was right above me. And sure enough, like 15, 20 Huns just exploded, and they had to go across the field, which they did. He came down, pounded it. It kind of got up, motorboated towards a bush. He comes down again, hits it. It gets into the bush, and he's hovering over the bush looking at the Hun, and Griff goes in and takes the Hun and brings it to me. So I threw it down to the Falcon, but I have to work on that dog. I don't want him doing that. He's done it a few times now where he knows we're hunting, and he knows we're hunting partridge, but he doesn't know where to stop. And I encourage him to follow the flight, stay with the bird on the kill, you know, safety from predators, etc. But now he's taking it a step further. He's thinking, okay, we don't need the bird. I'll just get it. And that is not what's meant to happen. So I'm going to have to spend some time working on that. But other than that, it was a very good flight, just very, very cold, which taking some of the edge off things. No time for hero shots in the on the stubble fields. My fingers are so cold. I can't hold a phone. I can't hold a camera. But if it wasn't for the fact the wind is so strong, combined with the sub-zero temperatures, I think it would be a very beautiful day. It's clear, sunshine. But all week it's going to be in the low minus 20s, so we're just going to have to suck it up.